Hello everybody, it's me, Sugar Song, as always, and welcome back to the Minecraft village that I am working on to make it look like it belongs into Nether Zone. Now, you're probably wondering why I didn't do a live stream today this week. That's because I forget. I actually ended up having some really stressful crap happening to me this week, and I kind of forgot that it was freaking Friday, because usually I don't have Fridays off, but this week I had Friday off. So I had plenty of bloody time to do it. I just was stupid and forgot it was Friday. So, it happens sometimes. I'm sorry. I will hopefully be here, or hopefully have a live stream on next Friday if I don't forget. I don't have to work I have to work that day, but usually I have to work on Fridays anyways. So it's not like a big deal if I have to work. It's just that I totally forgot that it was Friday because I had the day off, and usually I don't. And if you're wondering, I'm just rambling on and on until I get all my blocks ready to go. It's a little trick that I like to do sometimes. Okay. But I legit just, completely forgot that I was supposed to be doing a live stream on Friday because of all the crap that was going on. And it's done with, it's over, and I'm glad it's over, but, it's just been a long week so far. Okay. The next building I'm going to work on is the blacksmith building, which looks interesting to say the least. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this cobblestone into the bandesite or not. So I might end up making it the black stone itself, which is the cobblestone looking version of the black stone that we have. And I think that would look way better because of the fact that we have this little chimney, which I'm trying to bloody find the frickin' wall for. As you can see, there's a chimney up here. So I think I might do that because of that piece alone, if you're wondering. Yeah, this week has been a pain in the butt. But at least it's over now. I have to work tomorrow. If you guys don't know, I have a full-time job also on top of doing all the crap that I do for my channel. I figured though that I could get it done with all the stuff I want to do, and I have been coming out with it frequently. It's just that I kind of forgot to do it this Friday just because of all the nonsense that was going on. And literally I just woke up from a nap because yesterday I was so stressed out that I couldn't even sleep last night. So that's how bad it was. I'm not going to tell you guys what it was because it's just better off to leave that alone as it is. It was a really bad thing that happened, and it's just better off not talking about it. And I know you're going to be curious, but don't ask. You're going to probably ask now. But just trust me, you don't want to know. So back to the build. I'm going to try to do that quickly, as you probably just saw me do, so that way we don't have to redo that. Boy, I am still very tired, so if I'm not too energetic sounding right now, that's because I'm not. I'm very tired still. Like I said, I just woke up from a nap because it was a very long week so far. Okay. I think that looks good so far. I think I will make this all black stone because it would make sense even if I try to put bandesite down in here, it wouldn't make sense, I don't think. I'm just gonna do this though to the visible ones. Obviously if you're building this as its own build, you can fill that in with cobblestone underneath it. No one's gonna see it anyways. It's not a big deal. I'll probably save on material. There we go. Maybe I could do the bottom of this crap as that, because this gets covered up, right? Yeah, and then I could just do this top floor of the black stone because it needs to come over more. Why is this even here? Get this out of here. Maybe we could just do it like that, because then that way this would be a bigger area and you wouldn't need that spot anyways. I copied this from a villager town, and it even copies the chest and what's in the chest, so it's kind of funny. Take that off. Maybe I could still make the house part of it andesite. Because then that way it looks like it has different materials going on here. I'm not going to do it for the areas that you can't see, because why would I? There we go. That actually looks interesting, I suppose. We'll see what it looks like when I get everything else put in here. Oops, I forgot a block. This, let's change to this. I wonder if that would look better if I did it as a stripped wood. Probably. I mean, they're not stripped woods, but I think it'll probably look better with this particular wood. I don't know if I did that in the other one, but I might go back and fix it, because I think it probably looks better. These ones that you can't really see it, it's fine. Oh, that's what I forgot. Wait, did I even do that yet? No, I haven't. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well, we're gonna do it anyways. I thought I could have swore I did one. No? Probably not. Okay, whatever. I must have not done one yet. Huh. Weird. I could have swore I did one. With the wood being there, if you're wondering what I'm talking about. Oh, does none of these have that on there either? Oh, okay, whatever. This is the first time we're doing it. Okay, okay. I'm just losing my mind, that's all. It's not, that's normal. Me losing my mind. Excuse me. Just burp up a storm right in your guys' ears. You know, so ladylike. I think I'm gonna do that. So then that way it's, yeah. It looks fine. Alright, and then this will be changed to this stuff. Could change it to the blue stuff too, if you feel like it. I think the crimson looks more medieval-ish anyways, to be honest. So I like using the crimson wood more so than the blue warped stuff. Just because it looks more like dark, I suppose, comparatively. But you could easily sub out the wood to the blue stuff if you feel like it. It's your place, so go for doing whatever you want. I like the crimson stuff, to be honest. For this, like, for any of, like, the wood builds, I think that's probably going to be the block of choice. Just because, I feel like it looks nicer with, like, the grand scheme of things. Oh, crap, this is all... Okay, well, it's going to be fine. It's going to look weird, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, and that's stairs too. Okay. I think that was stairs. I hope that was stairs. It wasn't. Okay, that's fine. That goes like this. It's gonna look nice either way. It's gonna look interesting to say the least. Okay. I really like the crimson wood. That's my wood of choice when I do builds. I don't like too much brightness. Like, cause like the blue is nice and all, it's just a little too bright. I like using it as more of an accent color. So like if it ends up being to where I want the roofing to be this, which I did do for my big castle build, or what I will be doing again for my big castle build, as you saw in one of my older videos. It I like using that one as like a roofer because it's not going to be as eye-boggling as, like, let's say this stuff or the blue stuff. Sorry. But it's not going to be as eye-soaring as, like, the blue stuff, basically. Because the blue stuff is kind of bright, and it's kind of hard to look at sometimes. So it's like, you don't want to use too much of it. And I can show you what I mean by that, if you guys want. Again, I'll have to finish that build, though. It's not anything I do, it's just, it's a tutorial build that I follow along on. Which, I don't think that creator's making anything anymore. He made a few tutorial builds, and he left off on one of the tutorial builds and hasn't been on since. Which is kind of sad, because he was, like, really good, so. But, it happens to the best of us. Eventually, one day, I'm sure that I'm going to be not doing this anymore. But, for now, I'm going to try to continue to do this. But, if things keep going as it is, I probably will be doing this for a long time. And I'm going to be probably one of the older YouTubers that are on YouTube. I know I don't look old, but I am old. I'm pretty old. My birthday's coming up soon, too. Which I usually do stuff for. But this year is going to be different for the Halloween stuff. So more than likely it's going to be Halloween-type videos that I'm going to be doing this year. Every day. You'll see. That's gotta be done too. So much crap that I need to do that's like ridiculously a lot of hours that will be put into doing this, but that's okay. It's all worth it. Mainly just to have fun, basically. So, it's not like a big bad thing because it's not really like a job. It's more like just to really have fun. Okay, I think that will look good. And if I do this, it won't look weird because then that way it kind of like flows into this area a little bit better. I wonder if this would look better if I did this as like the stuff. We'll see. Because it does have this on the bottom. And that, guys, I haven't really actually talked to you guys in a long time, just like me to you guys, like I usually used to do. That's because back then I was very self-conscious and wanted to make sure that I was doing things correctly, but now I'm like, I'm gonna post what I want to post, so it's gonna be, you know, whatever. So, these type of days, I'm like, whatever, they'll like it, whatever, you know, or if they don't like it, whatever, you know. That's kind of how it is now, but it's all good. I'm not as self-conscious about it as I used to be. I guess it comes with being here for a while. Okay, that looks good. I say cautiously. Yeah, that actually looks really good. Shut up, phone. I had an alarm set so I would wake up at 10, but I woke up way before. Like, a little bit beforehand. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah. That looks good. I think that looks great. Yeah. It looks like it's 2 buildings in one. I don't like this, though. This doesn't look right. Something about this just doesn't look correct. I don't know what it is, though. Maybe if I did this and just kind of like mirrored that wall and then just did this to that point. Yeah, that looks better. And we don't need a window there. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. I'm happier with that. It just looked weird with that window thing that was going on in the back that was trying to merge the two. And it would look fine, I suppose, with the crap that we had there, but it just didn't look right with, like, the black stone being there. I don't know. It just didn't look correct. Okay. Onward to the next build here, which is this building. I'm just gonna go around the whole town, kind of like, this way now, because I did all these on this side last time, starting from basically this building right here, but then I went to that building and came around. So I'm just going around this way this time. So many decisions to be made, I don't know. Ew, what's this green rug doing in here? I guess that was part of the build before. I don't know. That green rug needs to go. I promise I don't have corona. I just have allergies really bad. And I'm talking, which is not helpful for the... Okay, that's really... Here, I'll just turn it down so I can talk. It's really loud to me. It's not gonna be loud to you guys. But, basically, I've been, like, having really bad allergy symptoms lately. To the point where last night was, like, not just because of what was going on with the stress, but, like, I literally woke, like, the time that I actually got to go to sleep, I literally woke up with, like, not being able to breathe because my allergies were so bad that it kind of like obstructed airflow to me, because that does happen sometimes if I don't take it. If I don't take my allergy pill, a lot of things can happen. It's just like any other allergy symptoms. You're like, if you have like an allergic reaction to a bee, your throat swells up and crap like that. That's what was basically happening. But it was happening to the point where it was really annoying. So I woke up, like, not really in the dead of night because I didn't go to bed until, like, really early in the morning. So it was, like, super early in the morning, and I was just, like, kind of crying because I was, like, literally wanting to go to bed, but, like, I couldn't because of the fact that I was freaking out about that then, thinking that, oh no, here we go. You know, thinking I got corona or whatever, but I didn't have corona. I don't have it. It's just, I was freaking myself out about nothing, but, you know, I guess that's not really nothing. It was something. It was my allergy pill, or my allergies acting up because I didn't take an allergy pill, so, literally, I got up and went and took a drink of water and, like, was trying to clear my throat because it really hurt, you know, I couldn't really breathe. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I should take my allergy because this is bad. And then, so then I ended up taking my allergy pill. And, it helped out, but not, like, immediately right away. So, basically, last night really sucked. To the point where it was like, not only did the stress happen, but this also happened, if that makes sense. So, I'll stop talking about it. It's just been a long week so far. Okay, So I think this will be cool as like a little accent in the inside. And I was thinking about putting red down in here, but red's going to be for the walls, so I wanted to kind of break that up from that. Yeah. So let's talk about something fun. Me and my friend have been watching The Mandalorian, and it's really good. Honestly, don't give me out any spoilers because we're only on episode 4. But it's really good so far, and I really like all like the characters that they kind of came up with, and it's like ooh, you know, and like obviously this is like before like this is like when Yoda was a baby or whatever, I'm guessing. Or is that even Yoda is the question. Because like they're saying that there is no longer a what's it called? There's no longer the Sith because they kind of like don't have like the military base anymore or whatever it is. They don't have that anymore because of whatever happened. So I'm guessing either this is in the distant future and this baby is actually like Yoda's son in a way, and like that's what's going on. I don't know. I could be completely wrong, but it sounds like the they're not really a threat anymore, but they're still like kind of around. I don't know. It's really confusing to me. I'm not sure where we are in the storyline, to be honest. But maybe that's what they did on purpose, so that way you don't really know if this is like actually, I guess they do call him Baby Yoda though, so like maybe it is Yoda. I don't know, but maybe that's just a misdirect to make it seem like this is like a prologue before the fact that this all nonsense happens, and why Yoda's on where he's at, the Dagobah system. But I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that's the reason, because it makes sense that that's why he goes to the Dagobah system. But, like, it takes him a while to find the Dagobah system. So, like, that's kind of where we're at right now. Because, like, you know, I'm not going to give out any spoilers if you haven't watched it. But go watch it on Disney+. I'm not being sponsored or anything to tell you go do that. But go do that. The funny thing is, I bought Disney+, right? And they're not making me say this. But I got Disney+. And they partnered with Hulu or whatever, and so now I have Disney Plus and Hulu, so that's really nice. So like now I can watch Bob's Burgers and be a dork. I really like that show, by the way. I can watch that show over and over again and not really be bored because like the characters are kind of funny, and like I like all like I like Family Guy and stuff too, but I think I like Bob's Burgers more. I'm such a weirdo. I don't know why. I like Bob's Burgers more. I just do. I like Tina. She's my favorite character. Actually, no. Louise is my favorite character. I like Tina too, but Louise is the best. I would like totally want to be friends with her because she's like totally like that kind of girl that's like, you know, doesn't care what people think of her, really, because she wears those bunny ears all the time. I can imagine her being friends with somebody that wears like a cat hat, you know? I can imagine that. You can use that if you're watching this. Make her a friend with a cat hat. Make it happen. I don't know. That or like, I don't know. Because there's that other girl that's like super creepy that's like kind of like a follower of hers and wants to wear bunny ears too. But I think it'd be really cool if, like, there's another person in that universe that, like, related to her in a way, because she wears a cat hat too, but like her reasoning is like completely different. Because like maybe she's like into anime or something like that, and that's why she's wearing a cat hat. Or like even if it's like not a girl, it could be a guy too that's like, you know, like into anime, and he's like wearing like, I don't know, something random. I don't know. Just spitting out ideas for you there. You can use them if you wish. I think it'd be fun for her to have an actual like friend that's like kind of like her, but not exactly like her. More conservative. But like totally up for like the antics. I kind of like that she likes Rudy. That's like another thing I really liked. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like, because she ends up like, because there's like this whole episode where it's like Valentine's Day or whatever. I'm not gonna spoil it, but like it's like the whole episode about Valentine's Day, and Rudy likes this kind of like snobby little girl that just wants him for like his answers or whatever, and then she's like, that's not good, cool to do to Rudy. So like she ends up sticking up for him, and I thought that was cool, you know. And other things happened, but yeah, I like that show a lot. I really like the older episodes, like the newer ones, better than the older ones, because like the older ones, like you're getting introduced to the characters and yada yada yada, which is fine. I mean, like if you don't know them, it's not boring. But like when you watched it so many times as I have, I'm like literally rewatching it because of the fact that I got Hulu again. The funny thing is, I had Hulu before, but I wasn't paying for it. My friend was like letting me use her Hulu, and so like I could watch stuff, and so like I was watching that stuff, and I was like, yeah, watched all of it. Now I gotta wait for new episodes, which I know there's new episodes. I just haven't watched any of the new ones because I want to rewatch all the old ones. Because I'm such a super nerd like that. I will go and rewatch something I have watched a million times before, just to like be updated. Oh, that totally happened too in this other show. Just talking about random shows as I'm doing this. Ladybug and Cat Noir. That totally happened with their show. That's why I have Netflix too. Just for them. Literally, I probably could get rid of Netflix and not miss it, but I literally still have it because I want to watch Ladybug and Cat Noir when it comes out. And and literally, I was like, okay, so I was like watching it one day. I started watching it from the very beginning, okay? And I watched it all the way to the point where the new season was going to come out. Because, like, the new season was coming out, right? And so I was, like, watching it or whatever. And the new season came out. I was like, oh, good, the new season came out. I'm almost done with rewatching it here. And I got done rewatching it. And I started watching the new season. And they totally did this, like, they totally did this one thing, which they sometimes do in shows, where they replay like stuff to like have the audience remember what happened. But since I just got done watching it, I was like, oh yeah, that totally happened like just a few days ago. So I was like watching that episode, and I was just like, oh, I didn't need to rewatch everything because they totally did this. And I was just like, oh, well, whatever. I'm glad I did it. So I totally rewatched it for no reason, but I totally watched it again because I wanted to. And now we're still waiting for the next season again. I like literally binge watched the whole entire season that was out when it came out. Like literally the day it came out, and I literally binge watched it until I was done with it. The whole day. I just made a day out of it. Watched it until it was done, and I was just like, that was good. I want more, you know, like right away. I was like so sad right away. I was just like, oh, now I gotta wait now again. So it was interesting though, because they left on an interesting note, and I was just like, where are they gonna go from this? You know, because like obviously there's you know, the future them that was in one of the seasons, and you kind of saw it in a way. So like, I don't know. I mean, like, there's probably gonna be like the fact that they never really actually end up together. Which, I mean, I don't know if I would be okay with. I mean, I kind of want them to end up together, but at the same time, it's like, it's kind of leading towards the fact that they might not end up together, which is interesting because, like, you, like, kind of seemed like they were going to end up together, right? The two main characters, that's what I'm talking about. And, like, at the end of the last season, there's, like, this whole thing that happened to where, like, they don't really necessarily end up together. But then again, they're still young enough to be like, oh, I don't really, you know, yada, yada, yada. So, like, I don't know. 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 But yeah, I'm a big Ladybug and Cat Noir fan. I am a very big Cat Noir fan, more so because I like Atrium a lot. Spoilers. Not really. I mean, like, you literally find out who Cat Noir is, like, basically the same kind of, like, episodes. And that's funny because, like, they have it set up to where it's not how they, like, got their powers right away, which is, like, you know, a good way to start a superhero type show is, like, them already being good, like, at what they do, and then, like, the next season or whatever, coming up with, like, how they met and all that stuff. So, like, the timeline is, like, super weird. But I think we're on the timeline that, like, the timeline that we're in right now, which is, like, in the season that we're in right now, is the fact that, like, obviously, they kind of merged it back together. In a way, I suppose. I wish that they would have, like, because they had the episodes that they had where, you know, frickin' Hawkmoth was, like, doing his thing or whatever, and, like, you know, introducing the characters in a fun, different way where, you know, they already knew what they were doing and all that stuff. And then, like, they kind of showed how they got their powers, you know, and, like, where they got it from, and, like, then they did other episodes shortly after that, but, like, they didn't have it set up. They had it set up to where they were good at it, like, shortly after when they did it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't, like, a few episodes that they were bad at it or anything like that. And it's not like that, like, those episodes really are bad or anything like that. They're good. It's interesting to see how they got their powers and stuff. And, like, you know, most of the time that people do that anyways. They start from a different time point in the story. That way they have somewhere to lead up to. Which is what they did. But then they led up to it in a weird way because, like, they learned how to use their powers, so then you're not sure where the timeline in the first season takes place, but at the same time it doesn't kind of matter because of the fact that it's just Hawkmoth being Hawkmoth. So now we're at the point where what happened has happened. So, like, a lot of things have to be changed for the future because of the fact that Hawkmoth knows a lot of stuff now. So, I mean, like, depending, I suppose, there could be a thing where he's just dumb and then, you know, whatever, but, like, I'm pretty sure he's not that dumb. There was this whole thing that he did with, frickin', what's her name? Shoot, what's her name again? It's the really bratty girl that's blonde. I can't think of her name off the bat right now. But he used her... Chloe, that's her name. He used Chloe for this, like, master plan to, like, make her into, like, Queen Bee or whatever. Because that was, like, her, thing that she could become, basically. Because, like, you know, she trusted her to the point where she gave her a miraculous at one point. And then, like, obviously, since Hawkmoth knows who Chloe is, because Chloe's stupid, and just says, oh, I'm Chloe, you know? And so then now he can, like, kind of use her to his advantage, basically. That whole thing happened, obviously, because he's not dumb. He's, you know, a pretty smart guy. So, ended up using Chloe as like a catalyst for it, and ended up doing what he did. So now he knows a lot of people that were helping Ladybug. So now she can't use them again because now he knows who they are. So it's like, you know, what's going to happen from here, because now she can't use them anymore. You know, they can't use the miraculouses that they used before, especially that. And, like, even if she did give them new miraculouses, who knows if he could spot who they are, you know. I don't know. It's a lot of things that happen. Like, he doesn't know who Ladybug or Cat Noir is, which is interesting to say the least. Especially since his son is Cat Noir, you know, because you find out who he is too rather quickly. I'm giving out a lot of stuff that I shouldn't be giving out. But it's a really good show. You should go watch it. It's interesting to say the least. It's a cartoon show that's for kids, so it's not that... It's actually pretty, like, you know, low grade when it comes to, like, the stuff that happens sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of... It's really kid-ish a lot of the time, so, like, it doesn't seem like it's, like, there's a lot of stuff that happens that you're like, really? You know? But, like, at the same time, it's, like, still interesting for older people. I mean, like, I watch it. Although I like cartoons, so I am, like, the exception, I suppose. I've just been talking this whole time about random crap instead of the build. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's okay. I mean, like, you're probably following along and going to the next building, I'm sure. What the freak? Okay. I thought I heard, like, shuffling coming towards me, but there shouldn't be any entities that are around this area. So, the shuffling I heard was actually my dad coming down the hall. He came in and talked to me, so I had to cut that out really quick. I do still live with my parents and everything, so obviously it will happen sometimes. So I have to record me talking after the fact. So I just took out the whole bit where he ended up talking to me and I ended up saying something stupid. So, yeah, you get to hear post-production Sugar Song talk about other random crap. But I'll go back to, like, talking about the build after this whole little bit. I am looking at the building as it is now. And, you know, I mean, it's okay for what it is. I mean, it could be jazzed up with extra, like, little bits here and there, but I'll leave that, guys, up to you. I'm just kind of just putting in the blocks that are there, and obviously, you know, trying to figure out certain things here and there. But with that being said, I'm going to let myself take it away here in like a couple minutes. So there'll be a couple minutes of silence and then back to me talking about the build. Alright, shoot. This layer is gonna need to be changed. I think I'm gonna do the same thing here as I did in the last build, to where it's gonna be, blue. Look at the floating beds, everybody, it happens, woo! I can't believe most of this video I like talked about TV shows I liked. It's so funny. That's okay though. I'm sure you guys didn't mind. Put this into the window slots. I picked the white ones for this area, or for these areas, because I think the white ones look better. So that's why. They're white. Could I get away with doing something like this instead of doing this? Do that. It's gonna be too stuffed up over there with that chest. I don't want to lose everything that's in that chest either. Well, I guess I could pick it up. Let's just do this really quick. So I didn't do what I did in my other build. I don't necessarily need to have this stuff in there, but I'm gonna put it back in there. Here. Whoa. Oops. There we go. Hello? Okay. Hello? Like that. And then put the bed over here somehow. I think what I'll probably do, if I can frickin' ass find it. I'm gonna make it a red bed for funsies. I'm gonna do it like this, so then that way when you lay down in it, you'll come out probably over here. I don't know. Maybe we can do it like, I guess that's okay. Hopefully you spawn right here instead of down the stairs. Whatever, that's what I did before. Actually, I think it was back one. It could have been back one. Is it back one? With the stairs? Or are you gonna hit your head if you have stairs here? You'll hit your head. What about that? Instead. And then put stairs right here. Yeah, that looks better, I suppose. We could get away with doing the stairs again. Like that. Nah, it'll look better if I have this there. So that way it has something to hold on to. And then soul lantern on top of that. Yeah. You could even put the chest back over here too. Let me do that quick. This top part just doesn't look right for some reason. I think what I'm gonna do, and I know I didn't do this in the other build because it looked fine, but I'm gonna do this. I think. So that way it looks more finished in the inside. Wouldn't necessarily have to do that, but I'm going to. And down here, instead of what was there, let's put a couple barrels back in here, and a smoker. Yeah. Yeah, that can come off. Oh, I see why that was there. Let's do this. Yeah. Does it look okay? No. Poop. Actually, we could get rid of this stuff and put in blue. I think blue would probably look better anyways. Okay. Come on. Yeah, and then I don't have to put that there. And then just put this up in the corner, like that. And then a crafting table. Wouldn't necessarily need a crafting table. I just want to make it look like people live here, I suppose. Crafting table, where are you? So, sorry, that's terrible. It was way out of tune, too. I swear I sing good, guys. It's just not right now. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of plain in the front here. I mean, that's kind of how the other ones was, too. But, you know. It looks fine. I mean, like, I added stuff to the other one, I suppose. It's fine how it is. It doesn't need to be all fancy. But I am looking for soul lanterns. Where the frick are they? There they are. Or soul torches. There we go. I'm going to just put a couple around the sides here to where they had them. Just like that. Says fine. Two right here. Two in the front like that. Yeah, that looks fine. I mean, it's not going to be the most extravagant build because I'm not really adding anything. I'm just, like, putting in stuff. I mean, I'm adding a couple things, but not, like, super, like, extremo things. This is here and there type things. But that's all the time I have for this video. I hope you liked these 3 buildings, which one of them looks familiar because it's from the other build, but I hope you enjoyed it anyways, and I'll see you guys next month. Actually, I'll see you next Wednesday, which will be playing more GRAS. I didn't quit playing from the last time I played. I just kind of had to quit the actual video. So you'll see the rest of that particular video this week. And hopefully sometime next week, Allie will come over and we'll play some more Weathering Song, which I really enjoy. So if you haven't watched Weathering Song, there'll be a playlist at the end here on my little end card telling you guys about all my stuff that I do every week. And I promise I won't forget to make a live stream this Friday. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye!